could have done that different and blah 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 blah, does not mean that I have to diminish myself for the convenience of some outside person. And that seems to be the way these MGTOW and red pill men are viewing women. It's just, oh, well, since you've had sex before with other people, you need to think of yourself down here and let me treat you like this. Or because you have kids, you need to think of it. I don't have to do a goddamn thing, anything like that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's how you feel. This is a world of billions of people. And out of all these billions of people, I know there's at least one other person that fits somewhere in the range of what I would want. And that I fit somewhere within the range of what they would want, that we can come together and be together in a way that makes us both feel good and both feel valued, and things like that. So when it comes to those situations with those guys and that frame of mind thinking, because they always sit and say, oh well, that's why you don't date a single mother, and that's why you da 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 da. First of all, any single mother that has any kind of sense should not want someone around. And this is kind of a sidebar. It's related, but it's a sidebar. Ladies, please, 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 if we could get together on the same accord, how are these men getting pussy? How are these men having children? And I guess that's a stupid question because, the old me had children. You know what I mean? And the guys I was with weren't necessarily like that. They just, everybody has their issues. You know what I mean? And not that I know of. I've never heard either one of my daughter's fathers ever say anything like, oh, women. I've never actually heard them talk down about women in that way. So I got that feather in my cap. But how are these men? Because there are men that feel like this and think like this, and this goes back into my last video talking about how men prey on women. Men that are thinking and feeling like this are still getting vagina. And if we could all get on the same accord and know these tricks and know how to spot these people, we could stop that. Because it's about what is allowed. They function this way because they are allowed to. They function this way because they still benefit functioning this way. And if we were able to shut it down and say, no, you don't deserve no pussy. You don't deserve no attention. You don't deserve no home cooking. You don't deserve to be up on me and my softness and my warmness. You don't deserve my nurturing spirit. You don't deserve my concern. Then they wouldn't be able to take it for granted. It's a supply and demand thing, and there's way too much of all the good stuff that we as women possess being supplied to these people where they can devalue it like this. Like, if you have never read, if you aren't aware of what MGTOW and red pill, their general ideology is, you need to inform yourself, and you need to inform your little sisters, your little cousins, any girl that you know, any female, but especially these young ones. You need to inform them of this because it's spreading like herpes. It's spreading, and it's so toxic, like I said. And unfortunately, citing my last video, this ideology that, oh, men will be men, boys will be boys, it allows it to fester, and children are being brought into these situations and discarded. And then I will touch, it'll be a different video, I will talk about the dangers as a woman, and this goes into our accountability of bringing a child into that situation. You may love your child with every inch of your being, but you cannot know unless you experience it, how hard it can be sometimes navigating loving that child and keeping an objective, unbiased mindset consistently through trying to raise that child by yourself. And even more so when you are raising that child by yourself, but you're still trying to include that man in it that has showed you so many ways that he's not about it, but he will stick around to get those benefits. So I think I've run out of steam, when I hit all the points I wanted to hit. But yeah, we gotta be more intentional about what we're doing and who we're doing it with, and we gotta be vigilant and aware of what it is we're seeing. We have to keep our eyes open so that we can see, and we have to have an awareness of what it is we're seeing. We have to look and learn and do the work of processing what it is that we're seeing and really fully understanding what it is we're dealing with. So that's all I got for you. Thank you for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, please leave a comment below, click like, and subscribe, and I will be back next time.